Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Listen, Kandi Burruss Tucker, what in the hell do you have going on, sis? What's happening, Kandi? Yo, she's in a bunch of drama, including the situation with SWV. Tiny is in it on Twitter. Don Juan is defending the Kandi Coded clique in her honor on Twitter and whatnot. Listen, Tamar Braxton is claiming that, Kandi and Todd wanted to fight her at a show. And yes, our suspicions were correct. It has something to do with the Carlos King situation. So pat on my back for the investigative journalism. Okay, Emmy's coming soon. EGOT coming soon. Coming at you. Humming coming at you. Listen, then, this morning, not Carlos King, but Jason Lee went on to the Breakfast Club talking about Kandi Burruss is a bully. Oh my God, what the hell is going on? Kandi. Okay, listen, it all started last September when Kandi Burruss went on to the House of Aaron again, pat on my back, and basically said that the Carlos of the King went to TV1 and tried to take the life story without even giving her notice. Mind you, Kandi and Carlos are cool. How you making a story and, 1/4 of the story is about my life? And you don't call me. We cool. What's going on? People think that you and Carlos King have a beef, including me, because then you went on to the speak on it and somebody asked you about Carlos and you were like, we're not cool.
He is the one who stole my group's life story and sold it to TV1. And for that, I just can't get past it.
Damn.
I was talking to a friend. I was like, we should do like a movie about, our
Escape.
group's life or whatever. It was a director that Todd and I were speaking, and they was like, somebody's already doing it. And I was like, what you mean somebody's doing it? And so in my mind, I'm thinking it was one of my group members or something.
Nope.
And they was like, yeah, it's a network that's already because I took a meeting about directing it. And I was like, what? Oh, and sidebar, his other producing partner, one of the producers that worked for him, had called my mom, was like, oh yeah, we want to do a interview you because we're trying to do a documentary about girl groups or something. So we want to ask you questions about, Escape. My mom was going to do it or whatever, but come to find out, he was the person who had did the deal with TV1 to sell our life story. And it was going to try to ask my mother questions about us unknowingly to get more information, I guess, for the show. So anyway, I just thought that was the lowest thing that anybody could ever do. When you're a public figure, they can do unauthorized stories about you. Never once, all them years we have been around each other, he had never once told me that he was trying to do a movie about us and to be able and to go behind my back and to do that and to that's our life story.
Right.
I was like, I can't fuck with him ever again.
Ciao. So then, y'all, okay, let me speed it up. Tamar Braxton went on to the Dish Nation because she's a journalist, child. 5-time Emmy nominated, something like that, with the real child, because she said that this morning. I'm like, when the hell did Tamar Braxton get nominated for an Emmy? And then I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, Lonnie Love carried her. I know y'all hate Lonnie Love, but listen. I like Lonnie. I prefer Lonnie over Tamar Braxton on To The Real. Anyways, Tamar Braxton went on to Dish Nation, and basically she did not want to call Carlos King a liar. She did not want to call Carlos King a thief. She did not want to choose sides and things of that nature. But I believe shortly after the Dish Nation thing, Tamar Braxton went onto Instagram stories and said this. Somebody posted this video of Tamar performing. I think it was Carlos originally. And he wrote this caption on Instagram saying, "My bish is back," at Tamar Braxton. Right? I'm assuming they have a close relationship, Tamar and Carlos. And it looks like Tamar reposted this to her story as well and said, "My friend at Carlos King, who don't have to steal nobody's nothing." So let me go ahead and play y'all this clip. I think Tamar is talking about this.
He is the one who stole my group's life story and sold it to TV1.
Now, the crazy thing about this situation is that I asked Kandi if she was still cool with Tamar. And I guess not, because she's talking about some Carlos King don't need to steal nothing from nobody. Are you still cool with Tamar?
Yes. Yeah, we still cool.
Okay, great. Like, what's going on here? It doesn't seem like Kandi and Tamar are cool. They not cool no more, child. They is not cool no more. She answered that question, and that was before, the shit hit the fan. Now, listen, I'm not sure if, Tamar and Carlos King was exchanging those Instagram stories after the whole Kandi and Todd situation in the hallway where they threatened and tried to fight Tamar. I'm not sure what came first, but eventually Tamar did choose a side, and she chose blogger Carlos King. Okay? And for those under my comments talking about, you're being disrespectful, he's a TV producer, he's also a blogger. So I'm going to choose which title. You're a blogger, and I'm many things too, right? But you ain't going to run down my whole resume once you introduce me. Excuse me. And so his title is blogger Carlos King. Okay? Now, listen, Linda. This morning, or last night, let's back it up. Last night, Miss Tamar Braxton was, promoting that Peacock show, The Queen's Court, where we know who wins. She's with the white man, and Evelyn Lozada is engaged, and I think the only person that we don't know their fate is Nivea, and maybe that just might be because Nivea came out of the situation not engaged. I mean, I don't know. But she was on Watch What Happens Live. A fan asked her, actually, before that, she went to Instagram months ago. About 3-4 months ago, she went to Instagram talking about an Atlanta peach threatened me and yada yada, and it's beef, right? Okay, so fast forward to last night on Andy Cohen, one of the fans asked, like, which Atlanta peach did you have beef with? And she ended up confirming that it was, in fact, what's her face? Miss Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker.
Who is the Atlanta housewife that you hinted about having beef with on Instagram?
It's not Kandi.
Ooh. All right, so that's that. Now we're getting the full story onto the Instagram Live today.
This really all started, okay, everybody knows that I'm on Dish Nation now, right? And this really all started from a YouTube that Kandi put out about whatever the issues they had with Carlos King. And I was asked about it. Now, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not like these other reality people. Like, I'm a real bona fide 5-time Emmy nominated journalist. Difference. So for me, I am not comfortable publicly saying or calling someone else a liar without knowing the legitimate facts. That's where I'm standing with that. I wasn't on no, you're not my friend, I don't want to side with you. It wasn't nothing to being messy, but my responsibility for my job and my integrity just lied in that. Or else I just would have said, oh, she lied. Really what I did say is I wanted to hear both sides of the story, something in the milk ain't clean, just trying to deflect from just outright calling somebody a liar. Because number one, I don't know. Number two, I don't care. Number three, has nothing to do with me. Okay? Cool. That happened. I put up a clip promoting the show from my point of view in my story, not addressing anybody, not taking sides on nothing, because I really don't care. It really doesn't have anything else to do with me. Okay? So weeks go by, 4 or 5 weeks go by, and we all have a concert together. And I'm leaving my dressing room to go to my dancer's dressing room to bring them their new clothes, and I see Kandi in the hallway. And I'm like, hey, boo, and I give her a hug, whatever, and she just look at me and she's like, I ain't f***ing with you. And I'm like, what? I'm thinking she's kidding. Like, I'm for real thinking she's kidding.
She's not kidding.
Like, I ain't f***ing with you.
You
I'm
chose
like,
a side.
what happened? She like, oh, well, you said that shit you said about Carlos King was
She ain't even do all that.
And I'm like, oh shit, and I honestly truly forgot about it.
Tamar, that's how you act. She did not do all that.
Right? And I'm like, listen, I didn't mean no harm. I wasn't trying to, go against you or nothing like that. It's, what I just explained to y'all. Like, I just feel like my responsibility is a little bit different. I ain't trying to call nobody publicly a liar when I.
Girl, you are not Barbara Walters.
And she was like, nah. You said. And I'm like, sis, listen, if I offended you, I am so sorry. Like, I wasn't coming from that. I thought, man, you made up at Big Brother. I wasn't coming for you. It's nothing like that. I really, truly, humbly apologize. And plus, I sent her a DM, and I said, I sent you a DM when, when your fans was coming to my page. This was a while ago, and I was just trying to let you know that, I wasn't trying to be, malicious or nothing like that. Nah, but you said, and you did, and
Oh my God. And this is why I didn't like her on The Real, and this is why I didn't like her on the Braxtons or nothing else that she ever did, because all of this extra stuff, like, you was just so extra. Like, I know that girl did not do all that. Come on now.
then you double down and put it in your story. I said, listen, Kandi, I'm not trying to go there with you. We in the middle of this hallway, and now by this time, people swarming around. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we ladies, we shouldn't be doing this. We can go in my dressing room. Yeah, before I take it to the next level. Everybody know. I ain't really here for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool and I'm safe.
Tamar can't
but I
fight.
do know how to whip ass. And I don't do that because I don't condone violence at all, right? And I'm like, well, what's the name of the level you want to take it to? Like, what you want to fight?
Outside.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. You said he did steal from us. Right? And I'm like, she is really serious right now. I'm like, all right, like, don't do that. First of all, I'm from Baltimore. We're not going to do that.
What that mean?
And I'm telling her again, it's my 4th time apologizing. I am so sorry if this offended you, right? I wasn't trying to be malicious towards you. Now I'm saying this again. This isn't all way. I'm saying this again. Nah. I mean, bucking. And I'm like, and I get to the point where I'm like, look, dog, this is not Atlanta Housewives. I'm not getting paid to sit up here and argue with you like this.
Ooh.
I'm about to go sing everybody on this bill under the table. I can't argue.
Girl, do y'all really think Tamar can sing like that? I feel like I am a lone outlier, and I'm going to just go ahead and say it, and I may receive hate, but I don't think she's that great of a singer.
You right now, like, I finna do all that. And then, I am trying to completely de-escalate the situation. It's giving bobs and cackling and cacklings. Then, Tadina comes up and, like, he comes and get her.
Not Tadina.
And he says something to her, and then he looks at me in my face. Y'all can believe this or not. He look at me in my face and go, you know what it is. Oh. Now, this is a dude. I don't care. Listen, y'all don't see me grow up on the Braxtons. Y'all don't see me go at it with my sisters. Y'all done see me, kind of like
Lonnie.
Sporadically go at it with Lonnie. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the truth is, in real life, I'm really a peaceful person. You know what I mean? And I like to have fun, and I laugh and play jokes all the time. And so, the thing is with me, is that me and Kandi, or me and another female, can argue all day long. But when it comes to dudes in another woman's face, to physically threaten them and harm them, that's when the line is drawn. That's when it's like, oh, it's not about her perception on TV. It's not about, where we have known her to be on her reality life years ago. Because remember, I ain't been on reality TV for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's okay. I get it. But it's no reason for a man to ever step to a woman. Period. And the fact is, that is what happened. And the other fact is, I wasn't trying to bring nothing up, but, now that I'm on, Peacock and Bravo, I went to Andy's show, he's a good friend of mine. We cool. You know what I mean? He asked me about it. Because one of the fans asked me about it. And I wasn't trying to bring it up, and I wasn't trying to bring no drama my way, because I am not.
And I kind of feel like that's a little bit of BS, because if you weren't trying to exacerbate the situation, then you would have never taken it to social media. But you took it to social media, which made everybody feel like you either had an issue with Michael Sterling and them or Todd and them, right? Which made the fan on Watch What Happens Live last night ask you, so which Atlanta Peach did you have beef with? Didn't nobody, pull this out of their ass. You gave us the information, so now we curious about it. Okay? So, that's that, y'all. Kandi done responded, child.
Is that your bathing suit? Is that your overbite?
Now, one of you will be the drowning victim.
I'll be the victim. all your life. I'm drowning! I can't swim.
Okay, so is she calling Tamar Braxton the victim of the year, Kandi? Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about that situation in the comments down below. Now, I would assume that Jason Lee is probably Team Tamar Braxton. Is Tamar and Jason Lee cool? I don't know. But he went ahead and basically said he's not surprised by this. He feels as though that Kandi Burruss is a bully, the biggest bully, how Kathy Hilton said, the biggest bully in Hollywood, or Atlanta, the Black Hollywood.
Since we've been critical about her not having a storyline and being a boring housewife and needed to be replaced, she's been a mean girl in these streets. She just recently was rude to one of my staff at the Grammys. I have a feeling, after talking to lots of people in her peer group, that Kandi is a bully.
Whoa, after talking to all these folks in her peer group, Kandi is a bully. I have reason to believe that she might be a bully. Listen, Hollywood Unlocked and Jason Lee ain't never really saw it for Miss Burruss. Why ain't Hollywood Unlocked posted?
Because we don't fuck with Kandi like that.
What happened with you and Kandi?
Nothing. She's been invited to my show a few times and she's never come, and I've talked to her directly, and you know, it's just she don't come and support us, we not supporting her. So it was unfortunate.
Wait, so you're upset with Kandi because she ain't come on your platform?
I didn't. You said upset. I didn't say upset.
So you don't F with Kandi. Did you say?
No, I said we, Hollywood Unlocked. Jason Lee loves Kandi. I think she's cool. Hollywood Unlocked does not post Kandi if we don't have to.
I felt like that was a lie talking about some Jason Lee loves Kandi. I don't think he loved, no. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the entire situation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.